In this video, I'm going to talk about the aftermath of the Air India crash, pilots getting panic attacks, many flight disruptions, and a quick guide to what you can do when you're stuck at the airport, along with the other critical developments that you need to know. Hi, this is Khatija and you're watching the Free Press Journal. The past few days have been heavy. A tragic crash has not only claimed hundreds of lives, it left emotional aftershocks across India's skies. Pilots are being down in cockpits, flights are being turned back, emergency systems have gone unhacked, and now passengers are asking, am I safe anymore? So today we'll take you through everything that's unfolded since the AI-171 Ahmedabad crash, from panic attacks in cockpits to multiple technical sags to your rights as a flyer if you're ever stuck at an airport. So here are the 6 important things that I'm going to talk about. Let's get into it. First, a pilot breaks down a day after the crash. Let's begin with what happened the very next day after the crash. At Delhi airport, Air India flight AI-157 was ready to depart for Copenhagen. A Boeing 787 Dreamliner slowly taxied toward the runway. As it moved forward, something happened. Inside the cockpit, the pilot began to panic. He couldn't breathe. He realized he couldn't fly. The trauma of the previous day's crash, where 279 people died, had hit him hard. A quick message was sent to the tower, crew member unwell, returning to gate. But this wasn't a routine illness, this was a panic attack, possibly PTSD. A pilot who had flown this route countless times suddenly couldn't. And he wasn't alone, other pilots have admitted they are shaken. One said, I can't stop imagining what if it were me in that cockpit. Another said, I'm not sure, I can't do this anymore. Second, flight sags, which is a very disturbing pattern. Since the crash, Air India has reported multiple technical disruption, at least 5 every day. Now let's go through just a few. First, a flight to Ranchi turned back to Delhi after suspected technical faults. Second, Dreamliner bound for Delhi returned to Hong Kong mid-air. Third, a San Francisco to Mumbai flight was grounded. Passengers were deboarded in Kolkata. And now another technical snag again in Kolkata on a different Air India flight. So this isn't just bad luck, it's a pattern and it's raising serious concerns. Passengers are now avoiding flying altogether. Some say they feel every jolt, every sound and worry whether they will make it back. Now third, DGCA warning, which is about unchecked safety equipment. As if that wasn't enough, India's aviation regulator DGCA stands for Directorate General of Civil Aviation has issued a serious warning to Air India. Why? Because 3 of its Airbus aircraft were flown without proper inspection of their emergency escape slides. Yes, planes were flying internationally with emergency systems unchecked. One A320 flew for over a month without slide checks. Another was 3 months overdue. And all the while, these aircraft carried passengers to places like Dubai, Riyadh and Jeddah. What does this mean now? Well, if something had gone wrong, there may not have been working slide to help people escape. This is not just a procedural error, it's a life-threatening lapse. DGCA said Air India's oversight is weak and their response to warnings was delayed. It's a stark indictment of how fragile safety culture can become under pressure. Now fourth, a broken culture, not just broken planes. Now let's ask the bigger question. Is this just about technical failures or is it something deeper? Well, what's emerging is a crisis of culture. Pilots are afraid to fly, staff are traumatized, but silent flights are being operated with unchecked safety gear. Passengers feel they are being left in the dark. This isn't just one-off crash, it's a spotlight on everything that could go wrong when procedures slip and fears are ignored. Fifth, what Air India is doing now? Well, after public pressure and regulatory warnings, Air India has responded. They have cut 15% of international wide-body operations, especially those involving Boeing 787s and 777s. One-time safety inspections are being conducted across fleets. Now, mental health support is being offered to pilots. Emergency equipment audits are underway. According to Chairman N. Chandrasekaran, the aircraft that crashed had a clean record. The engines were in order, the pilots were experienced. So what really happened? That's still under investigation. But it's clear trust has been broken and rebuilding it will take more than just technical fixes. Sixth, if you are stuck at the airport, know this. Now I'm talking about you, the passenger. What happens when your flight is delayed, cancelled or overbooked? See, if you are stuck at the airport, here's what you should know. Flight delayed? Well, you can cancel it. ask for free rebooking, or even claim up to rupees 20,000 compensation. Airlines must give you food, hotel stay and help you if you are stuck long. So now I'm ending it with, can Air India fly through this storm? Well, Air India was once a symbol of national pride. Today it stands as a crossroads. This isn't just a fight for better safety protocols, it's a fight to regain trust, a fight to protect the people who fly and those who help them fly. And most of all, to ensure that what happened on AI 171 never happens again. So that's all. If you found this story eye-opening, like and share this video so more people know the truth. And tell us in the comments, do you feel safe flying Air India right now? So this is Khatija signing off and you're watching the Free Press Journal. Stay informed, stay safe, and if something doesn't feel right, speak up.